Hello there. Today we are going to learn what are types in Python and how we can utilize them. See, Python is a dynamically typed language. So we do not need to specify whether variable like say name is a string or integer. We just pass in some integer to a function, and Python will dynamically convert it to the required type. But this has got a flaw. Now the text editors like VS Code, PyCharm, these text editors can't understand. Say there is a function called foo. It has got a parameter say a. Now I know that I will pass an integer to it or a string to it, but text editor don't know anything about it. In C or C++, this would have been int a. So text editor could have recognized it, but in Python there is nothing. So Python types are introduced uh, help us basically help the text editors understand our code better. See, if I write a of a is going to be a string, now our text editor will be able to understand this a is going to be a string. The moment I write a dot, now text editors will start to recommend me methods which are available for a string. For example, uppercase, lowercase, these kind of methods. So that's how autocompletion is becomes a base for Python types. Python types becomes a base for autocompletion. The other usefulness of types is there will be a fewer number of bugs. See, see there is a function called foo in our code base, and a new developer joins our team. So that new developer has no idea whether to pass an integer 5 or a character 5, basically a string. So what he or she needs to pass. In this case, it is completely implicit. The developer has to understand. But the moment I specify that this a is going to be a string, the developer will understand what he or she needs to pass. So thus we can remove some of the production bugs. These are the two most important features of types. Okay, now let's understand what we are going to learn in this video. So we will see an example of autocompletion, how text editors can help us in autocompletion using types. The other thing we will see is generic types with type parameter. By generic types, I mean list or dictionary, these things. The third thing we will see is the use of optional. Sometimes we need null value in the database. In those cases, optional will be a great thing. The fourth thing we will see is the use of classes. See, even integers, I can specify a is going to be a string, or it is going to be an integer. Now what is this? Is str or integer? In Python, these are basically classes. If you type now type of 5, Python will print class integer. So basically these are predefined classes. Now if I can specify predefined classes as a type, why can't I specify my own classes? For example, I have made a class called user. So even I can write in a function, I can write a is going to be a user object. That is completely fine, and we will see how we can implement these things using types in Python. Thank you.